Have you ever wondered about the transformative power of God's grace and mercy in our lives? This is a question that sets the stage for a profound exploration of the Christian lifestyle, a journey marked by divine love, forgiveness, and redemption. When we speak of God's grace, we're talking about an unearned, undeserved favor. It's a gift from the Creator that we didn't work for, can't earn, and certainly do not merit. It's the love of God shown to the unlovely, the peace of God given to the restless, the unmerited favor of God. It's His benevolence to the undeserving. Then there's God's mercy. It's His compassion, His forgiveness, extended to us even when we've strayed. It's the loving kindness, the forbearance of God. He does not give us what we deserve, but instead, He gives us what we don't deserve. When we deserve punishment, God shows mercy. When we deserve wrath, God shows love. These two divine attributes, grace and mercy, are cornerstone elements of the Christian lifestyle. They are the foundation on which we build our faith, our trust, and our relationship with God. They are the reason we can wake up every morning with hope in our hearts and love in our souls. They are the reason we can face trials and tribulations with courage and resilience. They are the reason we can forgive, love unconditionally, and extend kindness to others. In the coming scenes, we'll be sharing personal testimonies that highlight the transformative power of God's grace and mercy. These stories are a testament to how these divine gifts have changed lives, healed hearts, and renewed spirits. They are stories of redemption and love, of faith and resilience, stories that will touch your heart, challenge your beliefs, and hopefully inspire you to embrace the power of God's grace and mercy in your own life. As we delve into personal stories, prepare to be moved by the profound impact of God's grace and mercy. Imagine being at the lowest point in your life, only to be lifted by an unseen hand. We all know that life has a way of throwing curveballs when we least expect it. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations so dire that we feel like we're sinking in quicksand with no hope of escape. Our tale today is about such a person who found themselves in the clutches of despair only to experience an unexpected transformation. This individual, let's call them Alex, was caught in the throes of a personal struggle. Life had handed them a series of brutal blows, and they found themselves at rock bottom, unable to see a way out. They were lost, alone, and in deep despair. But then something extraordinary happened. At their darkest hour, when they felt most alone, they experienced a moment of divine intervention. They felt a profound sense of peace and reassurance, an inexplicable calm in the storm. It was as if an unseen hand had reached out to them, offering comfort, solace, and strength. It was a feeling of grace and mercy that they had never known before. This experience was transformative. It was as if they had been given a new lease on life. They started to see things differently, to feel things differently. Their perspective shifted, and they began to find strength in their struggle, courage in their despair. It was as if they had been reborn, their spirit renewed through the power of divine grace and mercy. The journey wasn't easy. There were still challenges to overcome, battles to fight. But they were no longer alone. They had found a source of strength that they had never known, a divine power that lifted them when they were low, guided them when they were lost. This tale of redemption is not just Alex's story. It's a testament to the transformative power of God's grace and mercy, which are available to all of us, no matter how deep our struggles might be. From the ashes of despair, they rose, reborn through God's grace and mercy. Now picture a love so profound, so unconditional, that it transcends human understanding. Imagine, if you will, the story of a person, just like you and me, who found themselves in the comforting embrace of this divine love. This person, let's call them Alex, was living life just like the rest of us. But Alex felt an emptiness, a void that nothing seemed to fill. They tried everything from the pursuit of success to the thrill of adventure, but nothing brought them the peace they so desperately desired. Then, one day, Alex stumbled upon a community that introduced them to the concept of God's grace and mercy. The idea that there was a divine entity who loved them unconditionally, who was always there to guide and comfort them, was a revelation to Alex. It was like a beacon of light that pierced through the darkness of their despair. Alex felt a warmth they had never experienced before, a sense of acceptance that was so profound. It was almost tangible. They found a nurturing presence that was always there, ready to provide solace in times of turmoil, ready to guide them when they lost their way. It was a comforting embrace of God's love. And in the face of this divine love, Alex found hope. They found a reason to wake up every morning, a purpose that fueled their passion and drove their actions. They found solace in the knowledge that they were not alone, that there was a divine entity who loved them unconditionally. They found acceptance in a world that often seemed judgmental and unforgiving. They found a love that was not based on what they did or didn't do, but on who they were, on their very existence. They found a love that was not rooted in conditions, but in the sheer magnificence of their being. In the face of divine love, Alex found their true self. They found the courage to embrace their flaws and to celebrate their strengths. They found the strength to face their fears and to conquer their doubts. They found the inspiration to live their life with passion and purpose. In the face of divine love, they found solace and acceptance. Have you ever taken a leap of faith, trusting in an unseen force to guide you? Let's delve into the life of a person who did just that, whose journey was lit by the beacon of faith and the divine gifts of grace and mercy. Picture this: a young man, barely out of his teens, standing at a crossroads. Each path before him seemed daunting, filled with unknowns. Yet in his heart he felt a calling, an irresistible pull towards a particular direction. This was not a path of certainty or comfort, but one that required faith in an unseen force, a higher power. He chose to follow this call, to trust in God's grace and mercy to guide him. It was a decision that transformed his life, leading him to experiences and adventures he never could have imagined. It was a journey that tested his faith at every turn, but also one that revealed the boundless depths of God's love and compassion. Faith, you see, was his compass, guiding him through life's storms and uncertainties. He learned to lean on God's grace, to trust in his mercy. He discovered that faith is not about having all the answers, but about trusting that the answers will come when they are needed. This journey was not easy. There were moments of doubt, of fear, of despair. Yet in these moments, he found strength in his faith, in the knowledge that he was not alone, that he was held in God's loving embrace. And with each step, he felt God's grace and mercy guiding him, giving him the courage to press on. Through it all, he experienced the transformative power of faith, the beauty of surrendering to God's will. His journey became a testament to the divine gifts of grace and mercy, a testament to the power of faith to illuminate the darkest paths. Guided by faith, they walked a path illuminated by God's grace and mercy. And so we see faith is not just about believing, it's about journeying, about trusting in the divine to guide us through life's winding roads. So how can you experience and apply God's grace and mercy in your own life? Let's dive right into it. One of the most practical ways to open yourself to these divine gifts is through prayer. Engage in meaningful conversations with God. Express your deepest hopes, fears, and dreams. This intimate exchange is your personal conduit to divine intervention. It's not just about asking for what you need, but also about acknowledging and thanking God for the blessings you've already received. Another powerful approach is through daily acts of kindness and love. By extending grace and mercy to others, you not only mirror God's love, but also open your heart to receive more of it. It could be as simple as offering a comforting word to someone in distress, or as profound as forgiving someone who has wronged you. Reflection is also key in this journey. Take a moment to look back on your experiences. Can you see the instances where God's grace and mercy might have been at work? It might have been that unexpected job offer when you were at your lowest, or the sudden recovery of a loved one from illness. These are not mere coincidences. They are divine interventions, manifestations of God's love and mercy. Fostering an attitude of gratitude is also essential. By recognizing and appreciating the blessings in your life, you invite more of God's grace. Keep a gratitude journal. Note down the good things in your life, no matter how small. This practice will not only enrich your spiritual life, but also bring you into a closer relationship with God. Finally, immerse yourself in the Word of God. The Bible is a reservoir of divine wisdom and guidance. It's where you'll find the answers to life's toughest questions and the inspiration to live a life full of grace and mercy. Embrace the transformative power of God's grace and mercy, and watch as your life becomes a testament to divine love and guidance. Let your life be a beacon of God's love shining brightly for all to see.